and welcome to the second episode of Health Talk. Today, the topic is Mother Nature cycles. Let me explain it better. You probably have heard that one common thing between all the ancient civilization and a key factor of longevity, health, and happy life was to live according to Mother Nature's law. And better follow what they call as circadian cycles. We can divide our 24-hour clock into 6 of them, and we're gonna go through and know a bit more. So the first one is the evening cycle. Evening cycle is really important because it's at the time where, of course, the day is finishing, and it's the time where we need to prepare our body to sleep. According to all these ancient civilizations, to obtain maximum health and maximum benefit from the sleep, you should be in bed by maximum 10:30 p.m. each night or most night. I know the frenetic life, especially of the Western countries, sometimes is a bit hard to do that, but if you think about the nature and you look about the animals, you don't see animals partying around or unless they are nocturnal, but the daily animals, as soon as the sun goes down, they start slowing down their activities and then going to sleep. So if you cannot, for some reason, go to bed at 10 p.m. at least try to slow down your activity. Don't do heavy exercises or fitness like many people do during the evening. We're not designed to do that. Don't do lots of computer work, technology, or lots of thinking, or lots of active stuff. This period is designed actually to slow down and go and transition from the hectic, busy and energetic day to the slowliness and the relaxation of the night. So that's the first one. It's the evening cycle. Now, the night cycle starts from 10 p.m. when you fall asleep till 2 a.m. And these are the 4 probably most important hours of our 24-hour clock. And for a simple reason, in this time, our body rebuild, repair, and rejuvenate every single cell that has been treated not really well or has been stressed during the day. So it is vital and so important to have these 4 hours non-stop rest from 10 p.m. till 2 a.m. It's a resetting. Our body is renewing, is kind of rebirthing every night. Then there's the early morning cycle. It goes from 2 a.m. till 6 a.m. and this is called also the zombie time. So it's also the wasting, is the waste disposal time. So whatever we ate at night and during the previous day gets absolutely into our lower part of the intestine, ready to be evacuated when we wake up. This is the most important time to relax and to do absolutely nothing. In fact, many people that they are night workers, they feel like zombies, and in fact many accidents they've been recorded when people try to do and perform activities that requires lots of brain functioning during this time between 2 a.m. and 6 a.m. And then there's 6 a.m. till 10 a.m. That's a morning cycle. Then we wake up. First thing, disposal, waste disposal. We should go to the toilet first and clean out all the waste that has been made from the previous day. And don't remember the ancient art of squatting. So we should really squat down to have our rectum absolutely perpendicular and vertical, so to facilitate the evacuation of the feces. So it shouldn't be any effort to evacuate. The second thing is exercise. Get movement. The body, after lying down for hours, wants to move. So whether it's a bit of yoga, whether it's a walk, a run, a morning run, or some push-ups, just do a bit of movement. And after that, have your first meal of the day, which can be juice only, can be beautiful fresh fruit, breakfast. But remember, breakfast has to be light. In contrary to what, opposed to what Western cultures say, breakfast is the most important meal of the day. No, it's not. In fact, according to Ayurveda, your fire in the body at this time of the day is not high enough. In fact, if we follow the sun, the sun between 6 a.m. and 10 a.m. is not at its highest peak. Now there's a daily cycle, there's a midday cycle that goes from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. and that's where the sun goes into its highest peak. That's where our highest performance phase of the day is, when we get work done, when we have our main meal of the day. Remember this, having said main meal of the day doesn't mean you have to eat like a lion. Eat, of course, certainly according to your appetite, listen to your body. And that's what happened between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. There's lots of exercise, the sun is shining, and we should have also some sunshine, so get some sunshine in our body. This actually can be done also in the previous cycle, early morning cycle, when the sun is probably not too hard, but staying few minutes in the sun is beautiful. And it's really good for you, vitamin D and the absorption of it through your skin. And then there's a afternoon cycle from 2 a.m. till 6 a.m. This is a bit called like a siesta. Like after having a meal, some cultures in the past, especially if you go to South America or even in Europe, some cultures, they have what they call the afternoon nap. Now, some people say it's good, some people say it's a waste of time. Well, the fact is that, again, listen to your body. After having a strong meal, you can have a drop in your energy level, and that's okay. If you feel on a regular basis that a nap taken ideally between 3:30 and 4:30 p.m., no more than an hour, and not completely laying down horizontal but just reclined, is gonna benefit you. Just do it. Just do it. When you wake up, you'll feel so much energetic because there's so many hours still to go during the day. In fact, this is the period that's the most creative ideas and actions come into our life. And then after that we go back to the evening cycle. So the early evening cycle, exactly. So that goes from 6 a.m. till 10 p.m. So it's a slowly shuttering down of our function, start doing slower thing, and this actually is your second time, your last time chance if you want to do exercise. Don't go over 7 p.m. If you skip the exercise early in the morning, or you want to do a double, this is the best time. The best time. Don't do strenuous exercise, and most importantly, try not to go over 7 p.m. This is really important. So if you follow these clocks, of course, as I said again, following 100% is really hard, but at least put in some of these fundamentals each day and try to implement them and see how you go. You realize that many disorders, what could be I'm not a morning person, or I feel too sluggish, or like I can't lose weight. Everything of these things can help you as you never thought possible before. In fact, more than what you do is when you do it. And according to Mother Nature's law, that whatever you want to believe it or not, it's the supreme law, because we came from it and we are made of subatomical parts, the same part that are made stars and are made trees and are made grass and are made other animals. So we are all interconnected, and if you want to believe that the timing of doing something is much more important, then do what you do. One little thing about the evening cycles, I'd like to remind you, the evening should be the evening meal should be the smaller one. In fact, the main meal is consumed when, we just said, at midday between 10 a.m. and 2 p.m. If you go to sleep having eaten a massive amount of food, because probably you skipped lunch because you were busy and you didn't give it your time to digest it, and you eat and you mix a carb with heavy animal protein that takes probably up to 5 hours to go through our stomach, and you just lie down with all the food in your stomach, no matter no wonder why you wake up, you burp, you feel sluggish, you have headache, you wake up in the morning that you feel out of energy. Again, time is more important than what. So when is more important than what? And as season, as Ecclesiastes says, as season goes through, as tides goes through, and sun and days goes through, so shall all the humans and animals live according to those cycles, and live in the way Mother Nature designed all us, is the way of simplicity. Thank you.